Welcome to a mythic journey of the inner self, where we awaken the divine forces within through the lens of Jungian archetypes and the world's sacred pantheons. This exploration invites us to step beyond the surface and engage with the profound mysteries that shape our psyche and spirit. Together, we'll traverse the cosmic patterns that connect us to ancient wisdom and discover how these archetypes pulse within each of us, waiting to be embodied. What if the gods we revere are not distant beings, but living forces within us? Jung revealed that our unconscious speaks in symbols, revealing archetypes like the ruler, sage, hero, and shadow across cultures. These aren't just stories, they're maps of our inner world, guiding how we think, love, and transform. To embody a divine archetype is to awaken a sleeping power inside, stepping into a fuller, richer self. So ask yourself, which god stirs within you right now? Consider the ruler archetype, the calm center commanding order from chaos. Zeus, Odin, and Ra each embody sovereign authority in their realms, teaching us to lead with presence, strategy, and radiant consistency. This archetype governs our conscious ego, shaping how we organize life's raw potential into meaningful structure. When you set boundaries or bring clarity, you channel this divine order. How might you claim your sovereignty today, becoming the calm eye in your universe's storm? The shadow archetype invites us to confront the darkness within, not as an enemy, but as buried gold. Figures like Hades, Loki, and Set reveal the power in embracing what we fear or deny. This descent into chaos is essential for wholeness, reminding us that light emerges only when darkness is made conscious. What parts of your shadow are waiting to be named? What transformation might arise when you meet your inner depths without fear? Wisdom, embodied by the sage archetype, is more than knowledge. It's lived knowing born from silence and sacred attention. Athena, Odin, Mimir, and Thoth guide us toward discernment and seeing beyond illusion. This archetype activates our higher mind, helping us recognize patterns and deeper truths. Cultivating stillness and asking the questions beneath the questions opens us to this wisdom. How can you invite the sage's quiet insight into your daily life? The lover archetype pulses as the life force of connection, beauty, and creative desire. Aphrodite, Freya, Isis, and Hathor remind us that love is not just emotion, but a cosmic current flowing through all things. This force draws us toward joy, intimacy, and abundance. When you create beauty or open your heart without conditions, you embody this divine energy. What does it mean for you to be a vessel of love, flowing toward the sacred in everyday moments? Heroic action arises when the self says a sacred yes to life, stepping forward despite uncertainty. Athena, Heracles, Thor, and Horus exemplify courage, strategy, and protection in the face of chaos. The hero archetype is the ego's most purposeful expression, tested and transformed through brave deeds. What is your sacred quest? What small step can you take today to rise with courage and move toward what is right, even when the path is unknown? Transformation is the magician's realm, where every ending becomes a threshold to rebirth. Hermes, Dionysus, Odin, Isis, and Thoth teach us to embrace dissolution and trust the chrysalis of change. This archetype alchemizes crisis into growth, reminding us that we are always becoming. How might you welcome transformation today? What old identity are you ready to release to step into your next self? You are not a single archetype, but a living pantheon, a constellation of divine forces awakening in their seasons. Jung's collective unconscious reveals that these archetypes are universal patterns shaping our psyche. The ruler, shadow, sage, lover, hero, and magician each stir within us, guiding different facets of our experience. Recognizing this inner pantheon invites us to honor the full spectrum of our divine nature. Which archetype calls to you now, And how do they dance within your soul? The divine unfolds not only in grand moments, but through daily intentional acts. Each archetype offers practices to embody its power, setting clear intentions as the ruler, facing fears with the shadow, seeking silence with the sage, creating beauty with the lover, acting bravely as the hero, and embracing change as the magician. These small rituals consecrate ordinary life, weaving the sacred into our everyday. Which practice will you choose to honor your inner god today? Integration is the sacred weaving of all archetypal threads into the luminous tapestry of your life. Individuation, as Jung called it, is not about choosing one face, but dancing fluidly among them. Sovereign, fierce, loving, wise. The myths map this interior journey, revealing that the divine lives within us, not outside. You are the myth, the cosmos in human form, each archetype a facet of your infinite depth. How will you embrace this wholeness and awaken your inner pantheon? The journey begins not in distant temples, but in the quiet center of your vast, divine interior. Every act of clarity, love, and courage channels gods like Ra, Isis, and Odin walking with you. Choose one archetype today. Name it, study it, invoke it, and let it live through your choices. Remember, you are awake, whole, the living myth, the divine made flesh. The gods are not dead. They are dreaming inside you. Wake them,